They're burning, fam. Y'all see him with his Inspector Gadget light, don't you? That's proof.
It's serious.
There's some serious lighting going on, fam. Thank y'all for checking in this Rising Family. My name is Joe Brown, aka Black Feniks, and I am your welding coach. And today we are going live in Little Rock, Arkansas at the Goodwill Academy, where we teach stick and MIG welding. And we teach you the stick and MIG welding in 4 positions, but we actually test you in 2 positions, vertical up and overhead. Now, these MIG and stick classes is actually MIG flux core. So I wanted to talk to you about that briefly. This is pretty much our curriculum as far as what we really focus on, showing you how to correctly use the stick rod and how to correctly use the MIG welding process / flux core. So we do gas flux core, which is called dual shield. We don't do any self-shielding, but it's pretty much the same. There's a couple things that's different, but you know, once you started welding, it'll be easy for you to learn the self-shielding, but we teach the dual shield / MIG. That's what they're working on now. We actually teach the flux core first and then MIG because it's an easier process to actually learn. So it's easier to learn the MIG welding after we teach them the stick and flux core. So the goal is to have them do this in 4 positions for me. So that's just how we try to do it. We try to get them to do it in 4 positions, and we be doing lap joints and T-joints. And we also teach them how to use the cutting torch and plasma torch. And then you get your OSHA 10, and you also learn how to read weld symbols and blueprints. So we go over some of those things too, which we have right here. We have some weld symbols. So we're actually helping with the weld symbols. And we keep some information in the shop. We like to have posters in the shop and also inside the classroom, because that way the welding information is around you the whole time you're in the setting, and it kind of helps you gravitate to the knowledge a lot more. So this is what we're working on too. We like to work on all of these processes with them so they'll know how to weld on anything, you know, in this small setting, because it's only approximately 350 hours. So you got approximately 350 hours, and we'll be doing MIG, stick, flux core, and also the introduction to TIG welding. When I say the introduction to TIG welding, all I'm talking about is how to set it up and actually run beads with it, and then we kind of move on. We don't have a TIG welding class set up where it's just straight TIG welding, but we are moving towards that direction. We want to be able to teach a person exactly what they want to learn. So that's the cool thing about the academy. A few people ask me that just want to come through and learn something specific instead of learning flux core. If they know they're not going to deal with flux core, they say, hey man, I just want to learn MIG and stick and TIG welding. Then hey, we can utilize that time to teach you that process. But the goal is to help you find a career. Fast track welding program to help you pick your career, but you have to start from somewhere, family, and that's the root. You have to start from the root, and this is what we are. You have a private industry welding program, and this is pretty much where we come in at. You can get extensive training on welding, but for those who are trying to dive into it fast track, I think this is the way to go. You can move up on the scale, on the ladder, depends on what field you want to dive into. But as you see, there's a lot of different options. A lot of different options you can pick. So don't get intimidated by the welding process if you don't like all the fire and sparks. There is a cleaner process called TIG welding. So just wanted to throw that out there. So with welding, there is 4 processes: MIG, TIG, stick, and flux core. On the average right now, most shops are using MIG welding because it's very MIG and flux core welding, only because it's very economical. It's a very economical process. So you want to keep that in mind. It's very economical when you're doing the MIG welding process versus the stick welding process. So just wanted to say that so y'all know the difference of the two. But stick welding is a great need in the construction. So you're thinking about jumping into construction, some power plants, different things like that. Stick welding is always going to be needed outside for construction, from erecting buildings, from install. And when it comes to the MIG welding process, we know that the MIG welding is very high demand when it comes to ornamental, gates, fences, repairs, working on vehicles, restoration, parts, making parts. A lot of times they use the MIG welding process, so that's something to keep in mind. We'll try to teach them in all positions, like I say, and then, you know, allow them the opportunity to troubleshoot their own equipment, like what he's doing now. Troubleshooting your equipment, doing a few things that's needed to get everything together. I noticed you added a little higher wire speed. That you know you got higher wire speed on that?
Yeah, because I'm going overhead. It seemed like it kept
I
burning,
think it's,
but I don't think that's it. I think I might be too tight on my
okay,
wire.
so try. Did you try it on the regular when you was at your standard, the regular size? I mean,
I started on the regular speed on 220.
Yeah.
And it was running up the wire.
It wasn't okay. We'll try. I'm gonna check the inside. Let's go over here and look at the inside while we stopping real quick while we talk. This is a part of troubleshooting your equipment. Make sure your rollers ain't too tight, and that is tight. I don't know if we need to. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, it's real tight. So I think that's what it is. If you can come over here and see if you can loosen it.
Yep.
And I think it might be something that's going on. We need to check. I'll look at it and see. But that's what it is. That's why you try to jack it up, but the roll is tight, as you see. And if the roll is too tight, then it's going to be a monster for you when you putting it in and you hitting your trigger, it's going to slow down the wire. So like you let it off there.
I need a tool for that.
Did you hit the top one or the bottom one?
That big one?
Yeah, the big one. The big one is the one we need to try to focus on. Let me come over here, fam. We're going to dive into this. We're going to go live. We're doing a little troubleshooting. Y'all can catch us while we're doing this so I can figure out what's going on here and grab my gloves. So what is your hand stronger than mine? So I'm gonna tell you, I wonder if it was not exactly. That's what I think. It's a few wire. So bring the wire out, cover it, so that way you can put it out. If you could, and bring that wire out. All right, keep going. All right. So now, all right, stop. I'm gonna cut this wire. So pull that out. You hit the trigger first. Well, all right, now you can just put it back there. You got a. I wonder if this. See, all right, that's what I thought it was. Look, see this roll? See this here? It wasn't inside of this. You see it? If you catch this inside, I think it was catching under there, and so it's making the deal get tighter.
It was just getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah. So we put this in there, and that keeps it from getting tighter once we put it and keep it at a certain deal. Because you know, if it's too tight, the wire won't come out, and it'll just cause issues like what you was over there fighting. Like, what is going on?
Oh yeah, I see. It wasn't in that.
It wasn't in the hole.
The little pin thing. Yeah.
And this one is actually. but it's supposed to be independent. This one ain't. It's kind of like oh, I see. Give me a it kind of been pushed back, you see. Don't tell them how that. I'm gonna tell you what it was. Probably been getting pushed back. And wasn't paying no attention to it.
Yeah.
Like, you got
the
it
whole
there.
time.
Yeah.
I can see how it's all
You see how it's
Out
all
of
yeah. Cause it wasn't.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay. Hold up for a second. Alright, do it now. Let's start it. A lot better. Is it out now? Okay, just keep going.
Does it look like it's hanging?
Yeah, like it's that's what
A little bit?
That's what I was looking at to see if that's what's going on here. Is it out now? Okay. Let's try one and try to see how it. Alright, now try it over here to see how it goes. I think you're doing good now. Yeah, try it now. You see how, now it's gonna pick up as if you, it should pick up speed like it's doing now. When you feed the wire, cause it's automatically breathing and make the wire go faster so it can go shoot through the deal. It can kind of tell when you're not welding. It's automatically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can tell when ain't no tension on it.
Right.
And then it'll make it shoot faster. But we've been pushing that deal back so much. That's why it wasn't in there right. I'm thinking it caused the issue, so you might have to.
I bet you that was causing the problem.
Oh yeah, I know it. No, thumbs down. That's why it kept getting tight on you.
Yeah.
You're like, man, what is
Like,
going on?
what the hell?
So let's see what's going on here. See if that could fix the issue. Yep. It didn't sound good. That was it, wasn't it? That's what. Well, troubleshoot, family. You got the troubleshoot. But we fixed it though. We worked together though.
I knew it was something.
It was something.
That's like
Like, man,
kept
I know.
on.
Yeah, I know something going on wasn't right. What's going on? No. Yo, see, up here is crazy.
How I feel it now. Yeah, the deals when he was trying to go uphill doing the same pattern. It's like, it ain't coming out right. I'm like, nah, you gotta do something different. You gotta do triangles. Once I showed him though, he got it. He got it. Right.
Fam, we appreciate y'all for checking in with us. We've been doing some troubleshooting. We got some welding going on, and we at the academy, fam. We at the academy. So make sure you tell someone about it. 16-week program, stick and MIG welding in 4 positions, but we test you in 2. Help you get your OSHA 10, resume builder, blueprint, and weld assembly. A lot going on, family, a lot going on. Fast track welding program. And just remember, you got a hands-on welding instructor who want to see you win, fam. Who want to see you win. So I'm going to help you get your hog on. And for those who want to get their hog on with us, make sure you visit Amazon.com and get you some HogOn gear. Just put HogOn Welding in and the gear should pop up. Y'all be blessed. Hog on.